So a lot of the times I feel that we are trying to build a routine or trying to build some kind of structure to a day or just to the way we start a day. So it could be, for some people, it could be having a morning routine in place, or it could be building certain habits that could set you up for the day, or maybe that tackling certain important pieces right in the morning because you feel your best then. So personally for me, I'm currently finding a pattern wherein maybe I sleep by say 9:15 and I'm awake by maybe 3:34, anywhere between this time. And rather than having like a fixed morning routine, what's working out for me now is that I instantly go into the topmost priority stuff for the day. So this could be either tackling maybe a hiring related thing, or maybe business growth, or just something that I need to think about. Like I need to think about some social media posts because that's what I do, and something that the team can work on later once they start joining it around 9 a.m. So by essentially between 4 and 9 is when I'm able to do a lot of my work, and after 9 is when I'm just sort of there for the team or for any of the client calls or those kinds of things to put off any fires. So, but the key purpose of this video is to talk about this one technique that I've been trying to practice, and it's sort of integrated with different systems, which I'll talk about. But the way it works is that, keeping it super short, I use a diary. So you could also use a digital medium or whatever it is, but the whole reason for using a pen and paper is that it sort of helps you stay focused on just the stuff at hand, which is sort of to dump everything or to get everything from your mind and on paper. Because it's also there that I've tried a couple of times using a digital medium or an iPad, and I keep switching between an iPad and a notebook, but I think it's just that finding what works for you so that you're in a distraction-free environment and you're quickly able to sort of jot down everything from here to your book. So once that's done, that's typically done in the night, the day before. And what I do is once that's done, sort of I'm free to sort of sleep over and get better sleep. Once I wake up, I quickly sort of maybe sort out stuff from the night before, get it in under today's date. And then what I do is I sort it out into my calendar. And once I visually have it all over there in a Google Calendar, this is where the key part is. There's this thing called as visualizing your day. So the way it works is that once you have your major chunks or the work you need to get done, the events you need to attend to, all in your calendar, what I want you to do is ideally visualize or go through it. Maybe say the first time you will just browse through your entire calendar for the day and see what you have, and as you go from 1 to 5, just try and visualize yourself actually doing that thing. So if it's creating content, if it's maybe something that requires you to think about or brainstorm about an idea, you would maybe first time run through that topic, and then the next iteration you would basically imagine yourself or visualize yourself like, this is the setup. I will be working at this desk in this room, and I'll be using this device or a pen and paper. And as you start running through in that fashion through your entire day, you will have a repetition, and it'll become a lot easier once you reach out to the 5th or 6th time. And by that time, once you actually start getting into your day, so mind it, this is all through a dedicated time so that you have before your day starts, before the first event starts. And once you have that, you'll find it a lot more easier to cruise through these various tasks, and to actually context switch a lot more easier. Because I think a lot of people don't realize that when you're switching the nature of tasks, it's also taking a time or toll on your mind in terms of how many resources it has to put in to switch between the nature of the task. So remember, 3-step process: brain dump your stuff from mind to paper or mind to anywhere else you'd want. Step number 2 is wake up in the morning, sort it into your calendar. And 3 is visualize your entire day from 1 to 5 times, and visualize how you would actually go about doing those things. And I'm sure it'll really help.